Hey, I'm Bobby Lee, and this is a new Talking. Yeah. Today's guest is one of my all-time favorites, Mr. Dom Irrera. I have to say, man, it's like you've done some of my favorite things. The Big Lebowski. You were in that, right?
Yeah.
And he was also in one of my favorite movies, Hollywood Shuffle.
Robert, my words. They're tearing the words out of my heart.
Do you remember that guy? Come on.
Come on.
Yeah.
I do characters. I bring so much to the stage.
Comedy is completely different now from when you started. Because I've heard stories like from you and other people, like in terms of women even.
Well, women that was part of the reason you do everything.
In life.
Yeah. I mean, you know, it's funny about it because I was thinking about it a couple weeks ago. I was on stage at Laugh Factory, and these 4 20-year-old girls were sitting there laughing. And I said to them, when would I ever get a chance to even talk to you? Because if I went up to you at a bar, you'd go, get the bouncer. What are you doing? Hey, Pops, get out of here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like they're under our
Control.
auspices. Control.
Yeah. And when you're looking at them, do you visualize some things? That's what I do.
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, I just like to jizz on the whole row. Just like if I had like a machine gun like cock, I would, like if my pants would open up and it would just start fill in another magazine and jizz.
Yeah.
And maybe I'm old school.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm old fashioned.
Yeah.
Maybe I was sticking the mud.
I just had a Nam flashback actually.
Did
Yeah.
you really?
I was a Nam.
Yeah.
Not during the war, just 4 years ago.
We appreciate that you went over there.
But what I'm saying though is it was just more of a, because I heard that back in the day, on a Tuesday, Monday night, a room would be sold out.
I don't know what happened to the, maybe it was cocaine. I mean, I never did coke, but I'm telling you, when I started out, on my spot, I used to get a 3:30 a.m. spot at the Improv. 3:45 was the last spot.
Really?
Yeah, and it would go over, you know, and because people could drink, you could order your drinks, 3 or 4 drinks at 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 or 4, and stay there for another hour and drink them. And I used to set my alarm for 2:30 in the morning to go down the comic strip and hang out to hopefully get on.
That's on 2:30 in the morning. You know what I'm doing at 2:30 in the morning?
Yeah, I know what you're doing at 1:30 in the morning too. A little of this, a little.
It doesn't make that noise. You still masturbate?
Well, I try. You know.
What happened? What happened?
Well, sometimes I get distracted by like Sports Center or paper. It's like a part of a whole individual autoerotic festival I have.
But do you have a difficult time, because as I get older now, I have a difficult time getting erect, really?
No, because I'm what's the word, Italian. So I have like extra.
You have extra dick juice or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that the clinical term?
You don't have to be crude, Bob.
I'm sorry. Now, can we talk about the beautiful, your relationships or no? Can we talk about your relationship?
Whatever you want.
Yeah, the French lady.
I ask you not to bring her up. What the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, of course we can talk about it. I loved her. I still love her.
Yeah. Because I used to see, because she was, I mean.
Oh, don't tell me how fucking hot she was.
I mean, I would used to do this and like, I want to say this too. Like when I first moved to LA, I was so intimidated by you.
Why?
Because we used to watch you on things, you know.
Wasn't I always nice to you?
You were very nice, but I don't think you liked my comedy until like maybe 3 years ago.
No, I didn't see you till 3 years ago.
But you didn't see me?
Bob, we only became friends about 3 or 4 years ago. The only thing that bothered me that you used to do to yourself was be too tough on yourself. And I'm going, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You're having a great set. That one guy hated me. He wasn't laughing. Well, the guy didn't laugh at anybody. But then gradually, now, I don't want to get into a comedy lecture, but you've gotten more confident, and it shows just by the way you bounce on stage.
No, I'll tell you what shifted though.
What?
I literally don't care now.
It's a great thing to work hard and then don't give a fuck, because they can sense it. You know, like people like a dog senses if you're afraid of it?
Yeah, because they think I'm going to eat it. Remember, we had sushi the other night, right? With those 2 beautiful white ladies. One of them was half black, but.
Her ass is black.
Her ass is very black.
Great ass.
Yeah.
The other girl, Katie, how fucking hot is she?
I know.
You know what's interesting about her? She had a cold sore.
Where?
Right on her lip, like a few weeks ago. And all I could see was the cold sore. I couldn't see the beauty of her. The sore was like going like this.
Yeah.
Just like, you know, and then even after she got rid of the sore, when she came into Laugh Factory to see me, I thought, the fuck's this girl's name with the cold sore? Like she lost her identity. That little blemish on that beautiful face.
I hooked up with this girl once. I can't say her name. It was during the day, and we were hooking up, right? And we were having sexual intercourse. And I smelled a little poop. Not full poop. Not full poop, but like a hint of it. So what I did was I used my thumbs, you know what I mean, as some sort of like apparatus, butt cheek apparatus, because I was doing it from behind.
Oh, okay.
And I did this, and there was a tiny little, she had a butt hair, and there was a little poop ball at the end of it, right?
Yeah.
And I did this. You know what I mean? And she didn't even know.
You flicked it?
I flicked it. I don't know why I just told you the story.
So
why would I tell that story?
I don't know. Anybody getting hungry here?
So you don't audition anymore. You refuse to do it.
I don't audition.
Why?
Because I don't give a fuck. I don't feel like dancing for these fucking people. I came back from Montreal one year, and I'm like, big fucking deal over there. And then I come in, I read for this casting director, big fat, raging fucking bulldog with a tuna sandwich in her fucking hand, reading the paper on the phone, and I'm supposed to be reading with her.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, well, I don't need this shit.
Yeah, it's disrespectful.
I'm happy at fucking Slappy Bananas.
I did your podcast. Well, how do people find your podcast?
Dom Irrera live from the Laugh Factory.
Dom Irrera live from...
By the way, I got to tell you, when you talk about like things racist and generalization, Jamie Posada owns the Laugh Factory, and he is originally from Iran, and I got tweets about him. Hey Dom, you're very funny, but you got to lose a little Mexican, right? like he's everything's like he's a Mexican because he's California.
Yeah.
But what I loved about the fact that he upsets you so much.
When I walk into his club, this is what he says. Hey, everybody, faggot is here. He sucked dick. He sucked everyone dick here.
But he says that about everything.
I'm just saying though, you walk in and you're with a girl and then you're like, I don't suck dick.
Don't call it none of faggot.
I never sucked one dick anywhere. I went to your podcast and tell him what happened.
No, it's just so funny because first of all, we're supposed to be interviewing Bobby and Jamie doesn't shut the fuck up. He actually, we had Fraser on. Fraser started answering a question and he goes, you shut up. Who the fuck tells their guests to shut up?
But he's also, I want to say, really one of the nicest guys. He's flown me all over the place to do shows. And he's always been on my side, and I love Jamie Posada.
I just think it's remarkable how you still get a little unnerved by him. Like when you do my podcast again, you want to do it without him, right? Yeah, but a lot of people do.
I know, but it's like, I don't suck dick. I just want to say, like this, out of all the guests I've ever had, this is like, in my eyes, you're a legend. Here's another thing I want to say. I want to say this before I go. This is what I want to say about him, okay? Is that Dom, has been around for a bit, right?
Yes.
But he plays the comedy clubs, like everyone. He gets spots with like people that are way younger than him. The reason being is that because Dom Irrera will always be relevant. You know what I mean? His material, he to me seems like a 22-year-old guy, you know what I mean? And it's a testament to him because it's like, you see guys that have been around a long time, they don't get spots because they just disconnect with the crowd. But this guy, you know what I mean, is always relevant, you know what I mean? And I want to be like him. You know what I mean? I really do. And and us comics, we really, really admire you and we look up to you. We really do. And we really adore you.
I appreciate it. Chris D'Elia said one time to me, because it's weird. I don't think about you as older than us. I think about you as one of us. I said, that's all I could ask for.
It's unbelievable.
Don't forget, we're both after the same age chicks. That's what we have in common.
Dom Irrera, everybody. Dom Irrera.
Thanks, Bobby.
I love you, man.
Love you too.